Good afternoon and a very warm welcome from RSC Oval, Kuala Lumpur. It's the clash of the Gulf nations here. Bahrain taking on Qatar in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. We are live at the toss with the match referee and also the former Sri Lankan first national women's team captain, Miss Vanessa De Silva, and the captains here at the toss. Tails is the call by Qatar. What do you think is a good score, Captain?
Yes, we bat first. We will be 20 overs, 130, 140 between. We have to score.
Okay, have a great game and good luck for the entire series.
Thank you very much.
So, would Qatar have wanted to have a bat first as well?
No, we were opting to field first, and we got that. Either way, we win or lose. But yeah, we plan to restrict them within 50, 60.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome from Royal Selangor Club, Kuala Lumpur. This is the afternoon game here, the clash between Gulf countries Bahrain and Qatar. Bahrain won the toss earlier and decided to have a bat first, and we are live in the first over of their innings. Welcome, Kamran. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sunil. How are you doing? It's another exciting game for another half of a day between Qatar and Oman. So far, the weather is been good throughout the day. Nicely pushed back to the deep mid-on wicket.
Bahrain off the mark with that single. So is Taranga. First runs on the board. Yeah, as they say in UK, I guess in Malaysia as well, by afternoon, you have to keep looking at the sky as well as the ground when you're playing because it might rain anytime. But thankfully, the weather has been really good today and is now kind of the hottest part of the day, Kamran.
That's right. You can't predict the weather here. Now it looks very decent, good weather, but it can be changed within a 5 minutes. So let's keep the finger crossed and to have our whole full game for the half of the day today.
Absolutely. We look forward to an exciting contest. This is a 16 team ACC Women's Premier Cup hosted by Malaysia. And what an effort by ACC, the Asian Cricket Council, to give such a tremendous platform for these women cricketers to display and showcase their talent.
It's a very great initiative, as you said, by the ACC, and these kind of events will encourage more ladies cricketer to come into the cricket and showcase their talent. No ball by the umpire.
No ball being signaled for the height, kind of a beamer from the Qatari captain Aisha, who's also opening the bowling attack.
Free shot has been given. Opportunities for the batter to go bigger and harder on this ball.
Excellent shot, but good fielding on the, of her own bowling. This pitch is really, really true in the sense that there is something for the batters, the pacers, and the spinners, Kamran.
Yes, it's definitely the pitch we have differently compared to the morning, as is always a moist. But later on at the day, especially when we're talking about now, the pitch gets a bit dry, which gives you a bit of grip for the bowler. If you are executing a good line and length, especially it will work for a spinner as well. Heel off.
Huge appeal and given in. Qatar draw first blood. First wicket goes for Bahrain. Full pitch. Nishara playing all across and missing it.
What a ball it was. right to the block hole, straight hitting the pad in front of the stump. Empire without hesitation giving it out. A first break to
What a start this for Qatar. Always good picking up wickets early on, and that brings Rasangika, the Bahraini skipper, in the crease. And mind you, these two batters, Rasangika and Taranga, they have a world record for the partnership in T20 internationals, in the women T20Is, and Rasangika holds the record for the highest individual score. So this pair is an extremely crucial in terms of the Bahrain batting unit, and I'm sure Qatar will be looking to pick few more initial wickets to put the brakes on this Bahraini side.
definitely, if they're holding a world record, definitely is going to be challenging for the bowling team. And definitely they will look for an early breakthrough, not allowing the batter to settle down. It's going to be give them a bit trouble since they come with a lot of experience. The
And
weather,
sharing the new ball with Captain Aisha will be Angeline Murray.
BAHRAIN is a good stop by the fielder. Loose ball in offer, but didn't really get the advantage.
Starts off with a full toss, and we keep discussing this point about the pacers warming up properly before they start their over. It's never easy. And earlier this game, in the morning, the game we saw, both Malaysia and Indonesia, their seamers were spot on from ball one.
That's right. Especially the fast bowler need to be well warmed up so they can execute their line and length. Otherwise, they will be over the way struggle through the first over, especially.
Taranga and Bahrain will be slightly disappointed. Two full tosses and not converted to runs.
Probably she might be thinking that we lost the first wicket, so maybe they doesn't want to take more risk. That's why they go for the ball just timing it single double.
This is going to be an exciting contest between these two nations. Not too much apart between them. Good fielding there, and from the start of this tournament this morning, we've seen excellent ground fielding from the team. So Qatar here displaying so far two good stops on the field.
Yes, it shows how much mean to them, and they come with a full dedication. I believe it's going again for the same place, but this time timed it well. Good effort by the fielders. Safe 2 runs for the team.
Another terrific save, another terrific effort on the outfield, running and diving to the left. Certainly saved 2 runs for her team. This is an excellent fielding effort so far by this Qatari team.
Definitely, it always give you extra encouragement if you are playing in the team and your teammate is putting that effort. You would want to do the same for the team. For example, nicely driven. This time mid-off region, just 1 runs. Seems like she likes to drive. I've seen her few drive balls.
Well, these two are very elegant left-handed batters, and if they get going, believe me, they will be dealing in a lot of boundaries. They are good stroke makers, and they should initially take their time, settle and get the hang of the conditions and the bowlers.
Seems like they're well aware of the batter, as they have put already deep mid wicket in their early bowling lineup. The fine leg is also down on the boundary. Nice. Good ball again. Chance of the run out, but didn't really pick out the first.
Half a chance there, and for someone of the caliber of Rasangika, it was a risky run, I must say. Because mind you, she has played for Sri Lanka Sri Lankan national team, women's team in the World Cup earlier. She is a seasoned campaigner. With that single, she gets off the mark.
Oh, that's gonna be very much challenging for the Qatar team as well, for the bowler especially. It's not gonna be easy task for them to take uh, this caliber batter out from that easy. They have to hold the better one. Look at the field setup, Sunil. All the five fielders right on mid-off region, closing up those single opportunities. Deep square leg is placed. Fine leg is deep down on the boundary.
It's an interesting field because the bowler's coming around to the left-handed batter. She's taken two fielders on the onside in the boundary. Everyone on the offside seems to be within the 30 yards. Seems like a definitive plan. Another diving effort. Good running by the Bahraini women. They pick up two crucial runs. And Rasangika is looking good.
Yeah, good stop. The fielder has saved 2 runs for the team. It's a good fielding effort there. Good commitment in the field so far by the Qatar women.
Bahrain off to a brisk start here. Third over and the scoreboard reads 8 for 1. Excellent delivery. This well pitched up, making the batter play. This is good bowling.
Good bowling. That's the line and length we were talking about. If you are consistent with this line and length, it will definitely help you as a bowler, and it will create a lot of chances to get the wicket. Where the batsman is also not really taking chance on the straighter ball, it's always been challenging for the batter as well.
Another full toss put away excellently by Rasangika. Bit of a misfield on the boundary. Heads to the boundary. First boundary for Rasangika.
It was a loose ball by the bowler. She knew that she might be lose her line and length. That's why she has placed the fielder, but it was misfielding by the fielder.
There's a classic saying, Kamran, that you cannot set field for a bad ball. That was a bad ball, full pitch.
That's
For
right.
a player of Rasangika's caliber, she's not going to let go of it.
Exactly. No matter how bad ball is, you have to. Oh, what a shot that was! It's right sprint in the game between Cover and Point Region, and straight away goes for a boundary.
Delightfully driven. Excellent square drive. Quick to pick up the line and length. Latching onto it in a flash, and it races away to the boundary.
He's taking full advantage of ball which is away from the stump. She's aware of that. She knows where exactly the field has been set up for her. She spread those two fielders in between. Very delicate shot.
Looking at Aisha's pace, I definitely feel that the fine leg can be up and they can have one fielder back on the offside square boundary.
Yes, that's a good thinking. If you are making the batsman play in that region, you need to keep that fielder out. Otherwise, you need to be very much disciplined in your line to bowl with straight stump to stump. That's much better this time. Good comeback by the bowler.
Good line and length on that occasion from Aisha. Well negotiated by Rasangika. Again, this is a very, very good contest. Not much between these two sides from the same region. And a lot would depend on this batting pair for Bahrain.
Definitely, I believe they must know each other very well. I'm talking about the caliber, how they play, and who are the. What a shot that was! It's nicely swept for 4 runs.
Third boundary of the over by Rasangika. She is toying with the bowling. And the worrying part for Qatar is they're conceding boundaries on both sides of the wicket. She's definitely not good, Kamran.
Definitely, actually, if you can see, the bowler is not being really consistent with the line, and that's where the batter is taking full advantage of it. hitting those uh, boundaries. As she knows that all the fielders are up, there's a lot of gap between those fielders which easily consume the boundaries. I'm not
And
sure what's going on. The bowler had
Mr. Run Up, she fairly has a long run up, but I sometimes feel that she is losing her momentum because of the long run up. A shorter run up would probably help her in generating more momentum as she approaches the stump. Another full toss, missed opportunity this time, hit straight to the covers fielder. Just a single, Rasangika would be disappointed. But
not
a
really.
very, very good over, big over for Bahrain. 3 overs gone, Bahrain are 22 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Not really good execution by the bowler so far, and Bahrain batter is taking full advantage of those loose ball hitting to the boundaries, splitting the gaps.
Sangika has started very well for Bahrain. She's already having a strike rate of 200, scoring 16 in just the 8 deliveries that she has faced so far. And she is a kind of a batter, type of a batter that the more she stays in the crease, the runs are going to come. So the only way to restrict is to get her out from Qatar's perspective.
I can see she's not really tried to hit the ball hard. She's more on to middling the ball, time the ball well, splitting the gap between. Uh, I can see how well she organized when she's batting right now. You can see that as she's a proper batter.
Angeline into her second over, fourth over of the innings for Qatar. It's right up, beautifully driven and set off for a single straight away. Good thinking this, and the no ball is what we see from the umpire. It's going to be a free hit for Taranga.
Qatari women in trouble from ball one, as they have not been really promising in the bowling. They struggle with their line and length. They're not able to execute it their plans yet. Change of the field.
It's a free hit, and there was a change in strike. Taranga would want to capitalize on this one and get a boundary under her belt. Not to be the case, cotton ball, but we all know it's a free hit delivery. But very, very well done by the bowler Angeline. Good comeback, pitched it right up, not giving any room for Taranga to free her arms.
Sunil, as you can see, you talk about the run up. The previous over where Aisha were bowling, and now Angelina also struggling with the run up. You see, if you can't get the momentum in your run up, you will not be able to pitch exactly where you want to pitch. So you really have to make sure that you have a good run up where you can execute where you want to pitch the ball.
It's extremely important for a pacer to have a good run up. That's where the momentum gets generated.
Both batter is well settled, I would say, Sunil.
They're off to a start, especially the Sangika, and she will need to capitalize. Jamal.
Oh, that's gone! What a delivery! She's completely missed it. What a comeback by the bowler.
Well done, Angeline. That's wicket number 2 for Qatar. Taranga playing all over it. It was straight, you miss and I hit, says Angeline. Bahrain lose their second wicket with 24 on the board. Taranga making her way out.
That was completely outstanding, good delivery. But she has totally missed out to take it on. She was trying to drive the ball onto the offside, basically. But What a comeback by the bowler Angeline. It might help the Qatari woman to come back to the momentum and execute well from now on.
Terrific comeback this by Angeline Mary. She's been spot on with her line, getting it on stump line more often than not. Excellent wicket, complimenting her captain Aisha, who picked up the first wicket. It's 2 down for Bahrain, and we are only in the fourth over. So they would be looking to build a partnership, and in comes Abira Waris at number 4. She's a free stroke maker as well for Bahrain.
Let's see what's the plan for this new batter. As we were talking early on the first game, Sunil, that always a challenging for a new batter to come in and settle. So it's always the first few ball will be a challenging for the new batter. Good ball again.
Excellent delivery, this, especially for a new batter, pitching it right up and on stump line. Again, the trick has been to make the batter play more often than not, especially when they're new at the crease, and Qatar have done it well so far.
Yeah, now they are getting back into the momentum. Finally, they have a bit of realized that we need to bowl stump to stump again. Slow ball being offered. Gentle push to the off, mid-off region, but no runs.
Good thing about this pitch is you can feel, you can hear the ball hitting the middle. The ball is skidding on nicely, and we saw earlier this morning that when the ball is new is when it's easiest to score runs, when it comes onto the bat, and once it starts becoming slightly older, run scoring becomes that bit difficult.
Definitely, it's a good point, Sunil. The more you play with the new ball, it comes nicely on the bat in the early day. But when you go back to the later of the day, half day, you have to make the ball for yourself to use that use of your feet or
End of the over, 4 overs gone, 24 for 2, and what an over that was from Angeline Mary, because she did overstep and there was a free hit opportunity, and she came back strongly, not conceding any run in the free hit delivery, and also ended up picking the important wicket of Taranga.
I think the key point is for the Qatari woman is to make sure to keep that ball in line, especially for the Deepika. She's well settled now. It's just 9 ball and 17 runs so far for her. She will definitely try to take on all those loose balls to the boundary.
See the first bowling change for Qatar. Sudha Thapa being introduced into the attack. Starts off with a dot ball for Asangika.
It's a very good delivery. The first delivery was good. Good ball. Look at the field setup. Point, cover, mid on, mid off, mid wicket, deep square legs, inside edge, going looking for a second. Just one run being given.
Settled for a single on that occasion. Yes, Kamran, they're going to have a little bit of a difficulty here with the right and left combination at the crease. Now, it's not going to be easy for the bowlers or the fielders to move around, and for the bowlers to be changing their line quickly between deliveries.
That's the plan, I guess. That's why they send the right hand and left hand combination, so where they will have a lot of uh, a misunderstanding about the field placement. The bowler will also struggle to change their line and length for the left and right batter. But when you come to play this again inside edge, it's easy single.
What's been interesting is we've had two inside edges, one of the left-hander, one to the right-handed Abira. I think it's probably because they're going little early towards the ball and thereby getting a gap between their bat and pad.
Yes, definitely they are going a bit early on the ball. Full ball, Oh, what a stop by the fielder. It was a loose ball actually with an
Another
offer.
excellent effort on the outfield. Saved the four for the side. Sangika would be disappointed not putting away the full toss, the loose ball. There's no fielder on the offside in the boundary. All the five fielders are in the 30 yards. So that definitely was a missed opportunity, Kamran.
Definitely, Sunil. As we mentioned, that she is not the type of batter that she hammer the ball. She liked to time the ball, and I think, oh, she's gone! What a delivery that was! And this is gonna be a turning point for the Qatari woman.
That's a big wicket for Qatar. Rasangika, clean bowl by Sudha Thapa. Again, pitching it right up, bowling straight. Rasangika missing it all over.
As you can see, the Qatari woman, how they man this wicket for them is exceptionally good ball. I think she has totally missed out the delivery. She probably looking for the more of the outside.
Qatari bowlers have been brilliant in the sense that they've kept the ball straight and they've pitched it right up and ended up picking three crucial wickets. And this is a big wicket from Bahrain's perspective.
That's right, Sunil, because they have been struggle in the first few overs, but they have eventually come back and get those two big wickets that we were talking about. They were record holders in the early time. Now the two new batter has come to the crease.
Batter number 5 for Bahrain is Asha. Yeah, we have been emphasizing on this fact, Kamran, that two new batters at the crease is not going to be easy for any team. So you at least need one batter who settled at the crease to make things easy for you or to keep the scoreboard ticking. Terrific start by Sudha Thapa, picking up a wicket in her very first over and a good bowling change that worked for Qatar. 5 overs gone. Bahrain are 26 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Qatari captain Aisha has realized that the quick changes will work for them, and definitely it does work for them, as they have taken a very important wicket, which can be a very crucial for them if she stood there and for a bit long time. Now the new batter has come to the crease. Definitely Aisha must have planned for them as they've been setting up the field, close fielding, not to allowing them to take easy singles. They have Bahrain has lost 3 wickets already and 26 runs on the board.
These two need to stitch a partnership for Bahrain, take a bit of time and consolidate. And Angeline continuing her spell, been terrific, pitching it right up and straight and picking up an important wicket. Once again, pitching it nicely up, enticing the batter to come on to the front foot. This is very good bowling by Qatar.
Look at Sunil, the field setup is quite impressive. Seems like they have a plan again. These batter, very close field setup. If you can see on the mid-on region, square leg, a little bit deep mid wicket, coming up to the crease and closer fielder a bit silly. Nicely. Just single.
Clipped off the pads by Abira and she's off the mark. Much needed single, and the key is to keep rotating the strike here, Kamran. So the bowler can't be bowling to the same batter all the 6 balls. So it's best that in Bahrain's interest that they keep rotating the strike. But Qatar has been so impressive. They have kept the pressure constantly. They have been pitching the ball right up. And now they have 2 fielders on either side of the wicket in catching to apply extra pressure on the Bahraini batters.
Good bowling so far by Angeline.
I think the standout factor in Angeline's bowling today has been the fact that she's pitching up right up, trying to make the ball swing, trying to get the batter to come onto the front foot more often than not.
As you can see, a bit of hesitation by the Bahrain batter Asha. She's not really coming off to the ball. She just tried to go on the ball, not really executing her feet towards the ball.
Played on a miss, and I would definitely like to see a slip in place, Kamran, because they've taken three crucial wickets. They're building the pressure, and you see that beating the outsiders, and definitely need to see a first slip.
Definitely that will bring a little bit of worry in the batter mind when you place the extra fielder to the slip region, and it will make the batter wonder what is going to come again the next delivery. You always have to make sure as a bowler to surprise the batter, not to go with the same delivery. You have to have the variation as a bowler. As you can see, Sunil, there is no much footwork.
End of another fantastic over by Angeline Mayer. Terrific, her third over, and she's kept it really quiet for Qatar, conceding just 7 runs in her 3 overs. End of over number 6, BAHRAIN at 27 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Now, a Qatari team has come to the game. They were struggle early on the game, but now they come back completely, dominating so far the game. Bahrain women's in a bit of trouble. It doesn't seem like settled yet. The new bowler has come to the ball.
Sudha Thapa continuing her second over, Kamran, and what is good to see is they're constantly applying pressure. We continue seeing two fielders on either side of the batter, one a short extra cover and a short mid wicket, both in catching position right in front, staring at the batter. Nuts nicely on the leg side. This could be a comfortable 2. Yes, it is. A little bit of error in line from Sudha Thapa on that occasion, and Abira getting bad on ball and a comfortable 2.
Mixed execution by the bowler. She has taken close fielders. She has to make sure to execute her line and length accordingly so that there will be more possibility for them to take those early more wickets to put that team in pressure. As you can see, Sunil, they are already in pressure. Qatari woman is already in pressure. Oh, that's a ball. That's a ball I'm talking about. What a ball that was. A well capped by the keeper as well.
I would still love to see another slip, one more slip for catching. You have 2 in front, but you see both the bowlers are consistently beating the outside edge, and having a slip fielder from the short third man would induce more pressure.
Again.
That a miss stumping chance seems so from the reaction of the bowlers and the close-in fielders.
Again, the bowler has missed the line, but I think that's maybe a plan for the batter to come out of the crease so the keeper can take the advantage of that time and get them a stump out. But it's very interesting to see, Sunil, that we have seen in the earlier game that keeper is coming up to the stump for the medium pacer or pacer. It's a very brave
That one kept a bit low. This is good bowling by Sudha Thapa. She's keeping it straight, consistently making the batters play. And yes, because there's not enough pace, it's best that the keeper stand up because it's difficult to keep when the ball is dying on you in the subcontinent conditions.
especially when the ball capped low. It's very hard for the keeper to pick up the ball. As you can see, this I think they have a plan against this particular batter, as she doesn't have much footwork. She's a bit struggling with the when the ball being delivered, the front foot region. Appeal, but Empire is not interested, hitting leg down.
That's the end of over number 7. BAHRAIN at 30 for the loss of 3 wickets. And we see the second change in bowling. The new ball bowler Angeline gave a very good 3 over spell and she has been rested now. The new bowler will be Sabija Panayan for Qatar. She's also the vice captain of this team.
Seems like she's gonna bowl. She's a spinner. Change of a bowling. Let's see what is the plan for this particular uh, bowler. What is the field setup look like? Are they gonna make them play on the front foot, or maybe they're gonna just toss it up to to invite them to hit and go hard on the ball so they can get opportunity to take the catches?
So the off spinner starts off with a 5-4 field, 5 on the offside because of the shine. Be interesting to see if he is able to impart spin straight away or if it's going to skid because of the shine in the ball.
Not much turn.
Seems to be skidding through. Excellent start once again. Bira should exercise little more caution. A new bowler. They say straight is always safe as a batter. Initially, you look to play straight off a full face of the bat.
Especially when the ball is not really turning uh, to the surface. You just have to go straight when the ball keeping low and straight. That's how the coaches said when the ball coming straight to you, you have to go with that V shape.
Pulled away. Another diving stop in the outfield. The outfielding has been excellent since morning, and I'm sure we are going to get to see a lot of good fielding effort right through this tournament.
Yes, we have seen it in the early game also. Both teams were very dominant in the field, throwing themselves after every ball. As we can see in this game as well, Qatari woman is doing good job so far in the field. Seems like she's offering a little bit to go on the ball. That's where she create a chance of catches.
Kamran, what has been impressive in this Qatari bowling performance so far is they pitched the ball up and they pulled it on stump line, making the batters play more often than not.
That's right. That's why, as you mentioned early on, that you as a bowler, if you making the batter play, that's where you create more possibility to get them out. So I think that's what the Qatari woman is trying to execute that plan is to let them hit, to let them play that ball where they will have more possibility.
All the four Qatari bowlers used so far have been very impressive in making the batter play, keeping it on stump line. Excellent drive from Asha. Chance for run out. She makes it comfortably in the end. That's what Bahrain needs to do. They need to keep rotating the strike and keep the scoreboard ticking. End of over number 8. Bahrain are 32, sorry, for the loss of 3 wickets.
Good over by Qatari woman so far. It's just 32 run on the board in 8 overs. What are the total that you can say that what are the total they can go up to?
Another 12 overs. I guess Bahrain should be looking at anywhere between 75 to 80. Put some runs and defend. Again, terrific bowling this. Corridors of uncertainty. Now looks like they do have a slip fielder in place. How good has the Qatari bowling been today, especially Sudha Thapa? It's been very consistent, bowling straight and up, pitching the ball up more often than not.
Yes, she is very much disciplined in terms of line and length. She is offering the batter to come on the front foot to play that drive shot so she can create more possibility.
Another thing Qatar bowling unit is doing is they're bowling a lot of dot balls. Thereby, the pressure is building on these two batters.
Again, a
Once
good delivery.
again, straight. This is very, very impressive bowling performance. The Bahraini batters need to keep looking at the gaps, need to nudge it around and keep the scoreboard ticking.
That's what that's what we said. You have to steal the run, otherwise they will be not offered. So as a batter, if you are there, you make sure you steal the run. How you gonna steal it? Just looking for the gap, time that ball in between those two fielders, create the opportunities. That will create a lot of pressure on the fielding side. But so far, good bowling by the Qatari woman. Again, a nice delivery. No, no free runs. They have to steal runs.
Very, very disciplined bowling attack. This, especially Sudha Thapa, been so consistent. She's got a field, a strong offside field, and bowled pretty much everything in and around the off stump. Once again, a played and missed, and dot balls will induce pressure and thereby resulting in false shots like this coming from the batters. The Bahraini batters need to find a way to rotate the strike, while the Qatari bowlers are simply brilliant in bowling the dot balls and building pressure.
I've seen her very much disciplined in terms of line and length. She has been delivered all these six ball exactly the same line and length. A good over by the Qatari woman.
Tidy over, a maiden, in fact. 9 overs gone, 32 for the loss of 3 wickets, Bahrain.
We have seen good discipline in line and length. Extremely good bowling. Qatari woman is right on top as for now. Bahrain is struggling.
This has been a very, very good comeback by the Qatari bowling team.
Sunil, I was thinking that when there was a two batter up, chance of the run out.
Direct hit, and that would have been a goner again, living dangerously. Abira stroking it well, middling it well, and the ball rushing to the fielder. A direct hit would have definitely got her.
Definitely, especially when the ball travels to the fast bowler, you don't take that risk because the fast bowler usually have a strong hand in the team. So you have to keep that in mind to understand the fielder as well. You need to identify as a batter where is the strong fielder, where you can go from, who you can take. You have to analyze all this. Chance of the catch is going straight on mid on and is gone. Comfortable catch.
Wicket number 4 falls. Looking to up the ante, Asha. Not getting enough on it. Hitting it straight back to mid on, and a good catch by Angeline. Qatar bowlers discipline rewarding once again. Bahrain in a spot of bother.
Amazing bowling. Amazing bowling. Bahrain continue in trouble, losing their 4 wicket. A good bowling by the Qatari woman. She has been disciplined as well with the bowling line and length. Close fielder has been taken up, not allowing easy singles.
Terrific bowling this by Sabija Panyan. And don't forget what Sudha has done. Sudha Thapa from the other end. They bowled well as a pair. It's important as much as in batting, in bowling as well. A good partnership to go, and exactly what the Qatari bowling unit have done. And with that, drinks being called on, the new batter for Bahrain is Pavitra Shetty. Take a short drinks break, and we will resume after the break. Welcome back after the drinks break. What a contest this has been. Qatar pegging back and picking 4 wickets.
A loose ball in offer and it's straight away hit to the mid wicket region. It's straight away going for a boundary.
Much needed boundary for Bahrain from the blade of Pavitra Shetty. She is off the mark with that boundary. A loose delivery by Sabija. Must say a rare loose delivery because both the bowlers, Sabija and Sudha Thapa, have been very disciplined in their spell so far.
She has the ideal start of any batter would want to have it.
Living dangerously on that occasion, again looking to go cross batted. Not an ideal thing to do when you're early on at the crease. They need a partnership. They need Pavitra to fire Bahrain team. She can take the attack to the opposition.
That's right. All they need to do is rotate a strike, wide ball being bowled, fire, given wide ball, 3 runs.
So see what it does, Kamran, is if you put the loose balls away is when the bowler will be under pressure. If you're not going to put the loose balls away, it's the batting unit that is constantly under pressure. Full toss, edging it.
Oh, what
a catch. We've seen some amazing effort on the outfield. Brilliant diving catch to dismiss Pavitra. She must be disappointed as it was a full toss. What a wicket this. Wicket number 5 for Qatar.
That was exceptionally good catch. I've seen it. It's a good effort. Outstanding catch by the fielder. So Bahrain has lost another wicket, back-to-back wicket in the same over. As it's very surprising, Sunil. We see those batsmen losing their wicket on very loose delivery.
The new batter in for Bahrain is Sashikala at number 7. Bahrain in big trouble here, losing half their batters, and halfway through, exactly 10 overs gone, they're reeling at 38 for the loss of 5 wickets. See a change in bowling coming up for Qatar. Sachi Dadwal being brought into the attack. She's the 5th bowler being introduced by Qatar. And what a disciplined performance. It's been a display of disciplined bowling by Qatar, Kamran.
Yes, that's right. And let's see what she can bring more to the. She's lost her run up. All those bowlers have been come up and bowled. They have been disciplined in terms of line and length. Not much pace on the ball, but they've been very disciplined with the line and length. And that's where. Easy catch straight to the hand. What a start of the first ball of the over.
Number 6 goes for Bahrain. This is excellent bowling, and mind you, they've kept the field up, put constant pressure on the Bahraini batters, and that seems to be working. Straight to the throat of short mid wicket. Abira trying to flick the ball, attack too early, taking the leading edge, and a simple catch to short mid wicket in the end. Bahrain lose their 6th wicket in all sorts of trouble. The new batter in for Bahrain is Purvaja.
She seems like to go flip it up, but I think it has taken a thick edge and it goes straight to the Qatar captain Aisha. Easy, comfortable catch. It's an ideal start for the Beja. Loose delivery, outside off stump. Empire signaled wide ball, and it goes by as well.
It's 5 welcome runs for Bahrain, not what we would expect from the Qatari bowling unit. They've been so disciplined, so far in this innings, but a welcome boundary for Bahrain. 5 runs coming in the form of that extra.
It was right away outside of stump by ball keeper, has no chance to stop. However, let's see what the next ball. Thick outside edge.
I think Sachi seems to be the quickest of the pacers that we have seen so far in this Qatari bowling attack. And with the opponent reeling with 6 wickets down, I think they should go for a slip. What do you reckon, Kamran?
Well, definitely, I would say the slip, as you always bring the close fielder in. They have bring one to the third slip, I believe, second slip.
It seems like the captain Aisha heard us. She has brought herself into the slip. Rightly so. This is very good bowling. They've kept it up. They've kept it straight. And what a comeback this has been by Qatar, picking up 6 wickets. And we are just the 11th over of the innings.
Nicely bowled by Sakshi. She has pace, of course. As we have seen so far, some of the bowler has never been.
Another quality delivery there. Straight and fast, pitched right up. I think this has been a terrific strategy by Qatar. All the bowlers looking to pitch right up and looking to get the batters to play. Very, very disciplined.
Definitely, she is offering a lot of pace. Chance of the cage, shot of cage, no fielder. Easy single runs.
Short ball on that occasion, and Sashikala was quick to pick on it but did not get enough. She does get a single, and with that gets off the mark. It's important for Bahrain to keep rotating the strike, to get as much as they can possibly, and more importantly, bat out the 20 overs and have something to defend.
That's right. It's just 45 runs on the board. Already 10 overs been bowled. If Qatar is going to bowl. Oh, another wicket is down. What a delivery. Been bowled by Sakshi.
Quality bowling this once again by Qatar, pitching it right up, fast and straight. You miss, I hit, says Sachi. Bahrain losing their 7th wicket. Some real trouble now. But what a high quality bowling performance this has been, Kamran.
Exactly. What a delivery that was. Sharp, right to the yard. Totally missed by the batter. Bahrain is really in big trouble. They are gone down on 7 wickets, just 45 runs on the board. Doesn't seem like they have any settling down yet. The new batter is going into the team.
Batter number 9 for Bahrain is Swarnalata. Purvaja playing all over it. Terrific over from Sachi. And Sabija Panin continuing her spell. This has been a brilliant bowling display by this Qatari unit.
What a bowling. What a comeback by the Qatari woman. It's an amazing. We were at the time that we were thinking that Bahrain woman is going to put them in trouble. But now we're in a stage where we see Qatari Bahrain woman in trouble.
Once again, they have been so consciously pitching everything up, right up to the batters, and that's caused a lot of trouble.
That's a good quality about their bowling is actually they've been bowling line, and length. And that's where the key batter. Oh, what a throw. What a throw.
Little bit on the shorter side on that occasion, and Sashikala once again going for the pull, getting a second run.
All they need to do now is to keep rotating, to look for a single, double. They shouldn't taking any risks since they doesn't have much wicket in hand. If they lose these 1-2 wickets early, they will be in real trouble. They really need to put at least a good, decent total where they can fight for. Is it out, Sunil?
Another wicket goes. Brilliant bowling this. Once again, straight, pitched up and straight. Swarnalata missing it. Wicket number 8 for Bahrain.
We were just talking about keeping the wicket in hand, but here he goes. They have lose another wicket. So Bahrain is totally in trouble with 8 wicket down.
Big trouble. Mind you, they had a 20 odd run partnership at the top of the order between Taranga and Rasangika hit 3 boundaries in 1 over. So they were looking set for a decent score. But full marks, full credit to this Qatari bowling team. What a disciplined effort. They've kept the pressure from both the ends. All the bowlers pitching it up, not giving anything away, consistently making the batters play and miss. High quality bowling this.
Extremely impressive by the bowlers. Every bowler coming to the lineup and every bowler is delivering. They have been exceptionally good with their line and length. Not much pace, not much turn, but discipline in the line and length. Here you go for another again. Oh, the fielder is there. Closer fielder is doing much more trick for the bowler.
Sabija trying a lot and ended up giving a full toss for the new batter. Sadmali, the new batter for Bahrain. Appeal for an LBW. No, says the umpire. Once again, the line has been so accurate, Kamran. Very, very impressive.
That's right, Sunil. I really like about this bowling lineup is being very much disciplined, executing well. They know where exactly they're gonna bowl, and here you go again. Good bowling. They know where the field needs to be set. Exactly accordingly, they are executing their bowling. Good ball, good over by Sabija.
End of another successful over, and she has bowled 3 overs so far, picking up 3 wickets and conceding just 9 runs. It's been a fantastic spell. And end of 12 overs, Bahrain are 46 for the loss of 8 wickets. Sachi Dadwal continuing, and she's been very impressive. Uh, the run up, she's generating a lot of momentum and balance in her run up and resulting in good pace. I think she'd probably be the quickest of the pacers in this Qatari attack.
Yes, she is. She's the only one who has this much pace, and that's where the batter, if you see, they are within trouble. Not expecting her to come with that pace, but the one more quality about her bowling is she's really pitching the ball right in front of the batter, where the batting is finding trouble. Not just a pace, but a good execution.
And the hallmark of this Qatar bowling attack is they made the Bahraini batters play more often than not, thereby resulting in a lot of mistakes and resulting in misses. They pitched right up and they bowled pretty straight. And the Bahraini batters, unfortunately, did not have much answers to those questions.
Bahrain is in deep trouble, Sunil. All they need to do now is to utilize those 8-7 overs to take single double to reach up to some kind of total where they can fight. Otherwise, that would be an easy task for the Qatari women to chase down. Good delivery again, one more time. Never easy for the batter to hit that pace with such a decent line and line.
Sachi is making the ball to skid through. He's been very consistent. Bowling straight and fast, constantly probing the Bahraini batters. Brilliant take that by the keeper, saved a certain boundary. Excellent effort. Straight down the leg side and a brilliant diving stop.
Sunil, if you notice all over the world, those bowlers who comes with a certain attitude, character, that bowler has always been impressive. As you can see, Sachi is coming up with kind of attitude where you could see on her run up the way she put herself behind the ball, her commitment towards.
I think the keeper, Qatari keeper, is having a bit of trouble after that driving save. It's Vispa Bano Emmanuel who's down, and we just hope it's nothing serious. Physio of the team called for to attend. Yeah, coming back to Sachi, the intensity has been fantastic. She runs in hard, gives her everything, every single delivery. More often than not, getting it in the right areas.
Exactly, it's for a fast ball, especially in such condition, or when you're visiting a different country, it's completely everything for you is new. To adjusting to that particular environment is also one of the challenge. And one more, if you are going to play such situation, such a hot weather, is also another challenge.
Meanwhile, there are three other games going on concurrently in the ACC Women's Premier Cup Malaysia 2024. Bhutan are playing Maldives, Oman are playing Japan, and Kuwait playing Singapore at three other respective venues. So totally four games underway, and what an effort, what an opportunity created by the Asian Cricket Council. This 16 teams playing against each other, and tremendous platform and an opportunity for this talent to showcase their potential. And with the growth of women's sports, more so cricket, with private leagues springing up all over, I'm sure these players are being watched by the talent scouts, and the ones who make the most of this opportunity will go places, Kamran.
Where exactly this is a brilliant initiative taken by the ACC, where all these players come in an action and execute and showcase their talent. Definitely, we will be witness a lot of talent throughout this tournament, and definitely a lot of eyes on this particular tournament from all over the world. Probably some of them will be offered to play for certain respective leagues in a different part of the country.
As we are resuming after this short injury break, let's quickly go through the scores in the other grounds. Bhutan are 82 for the loss of 3 wickets in 12.5 overs against Maldives, while Japan are batting first against Oman are 100 for 1 in 14.5 overs, and Singapore in a spot of bother, 57, losing 5 wickets in 13.5 overs versus Kuwait.
So you don't be surprised to see a little bit change in the weather, but we are looking forward to have this wonderful game to be finished. As for now, I'm enjoying this game.
Brilliant bowling effort. Brilliant bowling effort. Very, very impressive from Qatar. Sachi Dadwal, excellent over. Really been praising her for the way she runs in hard. Good strong action and hits the deck, and has been the quickest in the Qatari bowling unit today. And they're putting pressure on Bahrain from both the ends. And if you look at the fall of wickets, Kamran, Bahrain were 1 for 2 and had a bit of a partnership at 24 for 2. And from then on, they've lost 6 wickets. And they're reeling at 46 for the loss of 8 wickets now.
They have
47.
they've been in trouble. Bahrain, all they need to do is utilize that 7 overs to add more runs into the board. But Qatari women has been very disciplined in terms of line and length. They're doing tremendous job.
Sabija bowling her last over. So far, she's picked up 3 wickets. That's a rare loose delivery, a wide. In fact, it'll be 2 wides.
It stays quite low. Not a chance for a keeper to even stop the ball. Sometime when you leave the ball here, not to push, not to really put the effort behind the ball, it will stay that a little bit like that. But when you will try to turn the ball, it will give you a little bit bounce.
full toss on that occasion, not getting it connected well enough. Just a single for Sashikala. I'm sure she'll be disappointed with that. There's no one on the deep mid wicket boundary. An opportunity gone begging for Bahrain. Coming back to Sabija, she's been extremely disciplined and exercised good control.
Good bowling so far by Sabija. She's been like a main bowler for the Qatar. As you can see, she has taken 3 wickets already so far in her 3.2 overs. Just 12 runs being given. Risky runs, chance of the run out, comfortably in. Not interested. Umpire is not interested.
Quick single on that occasion. Yes, Sabija has been the pick of the bowlers for Qatar. She's picked up 3 wickets and she's into her fourth over. Aisha, the pacer, Angeline, and Sudha Thapa, a wicket each, and Sachi Dadwal, what a spell she's into, picking up 2 wickets in only 2 overs.
She's been very impressive too with the pace and line and length. They have these 2 key bowlers where they are utilizing in here and there in the right time.
I think credit to the Qatari captain Aisha. She's rotated her bowlers really well. Another one goes down. Once again, pitching straight and up, playing across, missing the line, and caught plumb in front. Wicket number 9 falls for Bahrain. Sashikala makes her way out. Last batter in for Bahrain is Sana Butt.
Sabija is really doing for her team extremely good line and length, and she has already taken 4 wickets. And we were just talking about she's exceptionally good. Qatari woman is really doing their job.
What a way to end your spell, Kamran, picking up another wicket in the last ball. 4 wicket spell in 4 overs. It's been sensational by Sabija Panen.
And here we have another bowler that we've been talking about, exceptionally outstanding with the line length, and especially the pace that she offers on the ball is extremely impressive. As you can see, Sunil, from the first over until now, the field setup has been always on the circle. They never have kept really the fielder out of the circle.
Bit of a hesitation and close call there, but eventually they get a single. Is coming back to that point, Kamran. They have been so disciplined. They put the pressure by keeping the fielders closer, not giving away easy runs, easy singles, especially not rotating the strike, not allowing the Bahraini batters to rotate strike, and terrific line and length. They pitched it right up, made the batter play more often than not. Very, very impressive bowling performance this by Qatar.
That's right. As we always said, we heard from the coaches all around the world that your line and length matter. No matter you have a pace, but if you're not executing in a good line and length, that will never help you. So as we can see, a good discipline by Qatari women been executing their line and length, and that's where they get succeed by taking 9 wickets already, or just on 52.
We see a bowling change. Actually, Sudha Thapa being brought back. This is very good bowling changes being done by Aisha, the captain. She's rotated her bowlers, and every one of them have come in and delivered. They bowled brilliantly in pairs. Full marks to the Qatari bowling unit and well handled by their captain Aisha.
Of course, definitely she comes with a lot of experience, and she know very well the team who can deliver in what time, and that's where she's trying to another white ball. That's how she's executing each of them in the right time. Sunil, I have heard that you have the experience working one of the team, so I think you know better.
Yes, it's never easy for teams like Bahrain. Some of the associate countries who do not have constant access to turf pitches, so it's little difficult for them, and I'm sure they'll need a game or two to adapt and come back strong in this series.
As we always mention as we had mentioned earlier on, that it's not easy for any team, visiting team, to adjust right away. They will take a little while to adjust and adopt the conditions. It's always a challenging for the visiting team, actually.
Yes, never easy, especially the early part of any tournament. You come in and the teams have to get acclimatized to the conditions, more so the pitch and the weather. Another wide on Qatar, I'm sure, will be looking to cut down on the extras because if you look at the scorecard now, Deepika being the top scorer with 18, and the second highest is the extras being 14. So that's not something what Qatar will want to do. They will definitely not want to give these extra runs easily.
What a ball again. It's
End
another
of
over.
another economical over by Sudha Thapa.
$15 overs gone, only 5 overs left. So now they don't have any wicket in hand, so they only have to go with a single double, not taking risk. They lose the wicket and they're done.
Another bowling change. New ball pacer Angeline being brought back. It's very impressive captaincy by Aisha. She's rotated her bowlers very well, constantly put pressure on the Bahrain batting lineup.
That's right. I think she know the importance of each of their bowlers, that how and where I can execute them, use them, where they can give them a breakthrough. And it's very important to keep the batter side in the pressure, not allowing them to settle down.
Once again, pitching right up, letting the batter play. This has been the hallmark of Qatari bowling in this innings and has done wonders for them. They picked up 9 wickets. Very, very disciplined bowling.
Even though they have been bowling much discipline as, but they've been giving a lot of extras. Again, been hit. Chance of the run out could be a bit of fumble.
Clean collection there could have resulted in a run out. Krishna Pankaj Boa, the erring fielder there. 1 run nevertheless for Bahrain. All Bahrain needs to do is look to survive the 5 overs and look to get as much as they can and have something to defend, something to bowl at.
They still have remaining 5 overs, as you say, Sunil. If they're able to get another 30 to 40 runs, that could be a bit of fighting runs for them to look up to.
That will be huge considering the situation. Kamran.
But it doesn't seem like it's gonna give them that easy runs. But Qatari woman is really in discipline, close fielding up, not letting them take singles, easy singles. As you can see, so two, 3 close fielders putting pressure on the batter.
Once again, another extra. Sure, Qatar will look to curb on that. Giving one too many extras in this innings.
A lot of extra has been bowled so far.
15 extras, in fact, so far, and that's the second highest tally in the scorecard.
That's not really good. Again, another white, so it goes to 16 then. So can you imagine if we take it off that 16 extra from the 54 runs, it could be just 30 plus.
Angeline looking for a change in angle. The wide down the leg side, she's coming, trying to come around the wicket and angle it outside the off stump to the right-handed batter. Exactly what she wanted. Played on a miss. Much better comeback. Qatar will want to wrap this up quickly. They will not want to prolong it all the way to the 20 overs, Kamran.
That's right. That's the plan, I guess. That's why the Qatar captain Aisha has bring her back to the next to the bowling attack, so she can take them off. As you can see, they don't have a fine leg. Pretty much straightforward. They want to let them hit on the off, and there she is trying to executing the same good delivery, good bowling.
What a way to end the over, straight into the block hole. They have been so good, the Qatari bowlers. Pitched it right up, making the batters play and make mistakes. Terrific spell this from Angeline. What an impressive bowling scorecard so far. All the bowlers have picked up wickets. Aisha, the captain, picking up one. Angeline, who just completed her spell, she picked up one as well. And Sudha Thapa, who also completed her spell last over from the other end. And Sabija, the standout bowler, picking up 4 wickets. Well supported by Sachi Dadwal, who's bowled 2 and picked up 2. Captain brings herself back into the attack. Excellent start. Once again, a played and miss, beating the outside edge. She has been very impressive with her bowling changes. Kamran.
That's right. She has been running back to her run up. Doesn't seem she like the batter to be settled down. That's why she's running back faster. The bowl fast, quick one. So the batsman doesn't. Another wide ball. No ball. It's gonna be a free hit.
Yes, that's a multiple pitch delivery and rightly called a no ball. And a free hit chance for Sadmali to throw her bat around and get some runs for Bahrain.
She's disappointed by giving free hit. Chance of the run out, but now comfortably in to the crease. Batter had also not really tried to executing the bad deliveries actually.
It's a good comeback, Kamran. And mind you, Aisha has been changing her pace well, and these are the last 2 batters, and you can't expect much, unfortunately, from them. They're still trying to do their best, trying to hang in there and get as much as they can.
It's also hard for a bowler, Sunil, when you bowl one ball and you come after few overs, after fewer and continue again with the same. It's very hard for a bowler to get into that momentum. But Aisha is doing so far so good. As you can see, the very good delivery being bowled just now.
Seems like all the Qatari bowlers did that today. Every time they got the ball, they seem to be picking up wickets.
Oh, once again, the same delivery. Yes, I am also considering now, Sunil, as you've been keep talking about putting one extra fielder to the slip region where you can create more possibility to get that wicket.
She has been beating the bat consistently outside the off stump, and we still don't find the slip.
Oh! They're looking for a second one. Comfortable too.
Excellently punched in the gap by Sana. Welcome 2 runs for Bahrain.
A meaningful run for the Bahrain. Every single run will be very much valuable for them. Definitely, they have to bring one fielder to the slip region if she's trying to keep bowling in that region, and that will create a curiosity in the batter mind.
Another play and miss. That's the end of the over. Another quite economical over for Qatar. They've been so good today on the field in their bowling discipline.
What an over by the captain, Sunil. And here again, we have a new bowler being introduced.
Sachi Dadwal being introduced on the other end. Very impressive bowling changes. Kamran Aisha has been on top of her game, constantly rotating the bowlers, and every bowler rising up to the occasion and rewarding the captain with her confidence, picking up wickets for the team.
Oh, risky run. It can be a chance of a run out, and it's directed. It's done it.
Excellent fielding in the infield. Good clean collection and a terrific direct hit brings the Bahraini innings to an end. Disappointing display with the bat. not containing or sustaining the 20 overs being bowled out. But what a tremendous bowling performance this by Qatar.
What a feeling that was, and what a throw was that! Extremely good team work by the Qatari women, and it must be a bit of disappointment, Sunil, for the Bahrain women to put that low total against the Qatar women. But all credit goes to the Qatar women. Extremely good bowling, line and lamp.
One of the best bowling displays as a unit that you will ever get to see in a T20I game. All the bowlers raising up to the occasion, and full marks to Captain Aisha, the way she rotated the bowlers, and all of them, each of them answering the captain's call by bowling straight, by pitching it up, by making the batters make mistakes, and constantly picked up wickets, never let the Bahrain batting off the hooks.
As we were talking about early on, the cricket game is something that you can't expect. Anything can be happening. As we can see, 54 runs on the board, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. So
It's having a slight glitch with the scorecard, Kamran. It's yet to be updated. We'll wait for it. But
let's talk about a little bit more of the Qatar bowling lineup. How impressive they were.
mighty impressive, Kamran. Mighty is the word. The captain started off being slightly expensive, but then uh, both her and Angeline, who shared the new ball, constantly pitched it up. And most importantly, they kept picking up wickets in regular intervals, thereby constantly putting pressure on the Bahraini batters. And outstanding bowling effort by Sabija, who bowled 4 overs, picked up 4 wickets, conceding just 13 runs. And I was very impressed with Sachi Dadwal, the pacer. She came in, she was running in hard, hitting the deck, picked up 2 wickets, 2 important wickets. Sudha Thapa, even earlier when they were going for runs, she came in one change. She stuck to her task. She kept bogged the Bahrain batters down. Overall, a very, very impressive bowling card this for Qatar.
Extremely impressive bowling lineup.
Take an innings break, and we will resume the run chase when the Qatari batters are out there in the middle. Good evening, and we welcome you for the run chase Qatar versus Bahrain. Excellent bowling effort by Qatar earlier today, skittling out Bahrain for a partly 61 runs. They are the run chase has just commenced. Pavitra Shetty with the new ball for Bahrain, and I'm sure Bahrain will be looking to do initial inroads. Kamran.
Definitely, Bahrain will be also looking forward to get the early breakthroughs, putting early pressure on the Qatar batter to the first ball, loose ball win offer, just place into the square leg for a one run. So Bahrain bowler has to be much disciplined as compared to Qatar bowlers. Ball stump to stump with a decent line and length.
Angeline off the mark with that one. Interestingly, she seems to be opening with both the bat and ball.
Oh, that's surprising, and that's not an easy task for any athlete when you open the innings with a ball and bat. But it's not going to be much challenging for the Qatar batter if they have the wicket in hand. It's very easy single double game.
Misfield by point, resulting in 2 runs. This is not something Bahrain can afford to do. They hardly have runs on the board, but what a good shot by Sachi Dadwal. Earlier, she was so impressive with her medium pace, and opening the batting has looked good as well.
As Sunil, as you said, they cannot afford to give that easy runs. They have to be putting all their energy 100% to make sure to try. What a ball! What a ball! That's a ball, and that's a line and length I'm talking about. They have to pull such line and length to put the batter in trouble. Sunil?
Yes, what we saw from Qatar was they pitched right up and they bowled stump line, making the batters play more often than not, and thereby picking up wickets at regular intervals. It's a much better delivery. Again, another misfield, letting the pressure off. Nicely done by Qatar, rotating the strike early up in the innings. That's the end of the first over. Good steady start this by Qatar, Kamran.
That's right. They are quite comfortable. Qatar is quite comfortable with the low total as they know they don't have to rush and they don't go for any risky runs. But the Doha.
On such games, when you have a low scoring games, Kamran, particularly if you have had a good start, so you're 30 plus, you should look to get the target soon and up your net run rate. As we know, this is a 16 team tournament, and net run rate might come into the picture. So whenever the teams have a chance to close it down early, I'm saying only when they are comfortably positioned, not from the word go.
That's
Once
right.
they get to 30 runs without losing, say 1 or 2 or none, then they should look to accelerate quickly to up their net run rate.
That's right, Sunil. As the run rate will play a very good role here because of the weather condition. There will be a lot of rain later on in the evening, so there will be a lot of considerations when it's come to the rain run rate.
Sadmali starts the new ball, fastish off break bowler.
They have introduced in the second over spinner. Wide ball. It doesn't seem like a spinner, it's just like a more to medium, quicker one.
She skids this through, pushes it the delivery, especially, and more often than not starts off with the new ball for Bahrain in the recent past.
Oh,
That's a much better line. Have to bowl stump line.
Look at the field setup, Sunil. They have a very straight fine leg, and they have also placed one more fielder deep down on the fine leg. What it is trying to, what are the bowler is looking at, which line they are trying to execute, and also they have very deep point actually, more into towards the keeper side. Nicely hit. Oh, good stop by the fielder. What a stop.
Good cricket all round. Excellent delivery on the length, but well picked up by Angeline, looking to go over the top, but finding the fielder. Good fielding effort by Ishara on that occasion.
Definitely she has saved at least 2 to 3 runs for the team. Again, she has. Oh, what? Is it out? What a catch that was.
What a brilliant catch, and Bahrain needs these brilliants to make a match out of it. Picked up a crucial early wicket. Sachi Dadwal looking so good. Brilliantly caught by Rasangika off the bowling of Sadmali.
That was some kind of a very outstanding catch, Sunil. It was outstanding effort diving. It's not so easy to dive on your left hand, especially when you're right-handed. It's outstanding.
Brilliant catch, that just the inspiration that Bahrain need to make a match out of this. They have to keep picking wickets early on to create some kind of pressure on the Qatari batting lineup.
What a catch that was. I'm sure that catch will give a lot of confidence to the Bahrain women's. That's why they said place your best fielder in front.
In comes the Qatari captain at number 3, Aisha, and what a performer she has been for Qatar. She hits the highest run scorer with over 530 international T20I runs, and she's also a centurion. So a lot would depend on her. Qatar will really want her to get going.
And that will be the crucial wicket for the Doha. And she must be eyeing on the finishing the job for her team.
Interesting passage of play this. Bahrain looking to pick up more wickets. Excellent bowling by Sadmali. She's also pitching it right up and on stump line. We saw that earlier today from Qatar when they were bowling.
She's taking more a run up like a spinner, but she's bowling more of the medium pacer. With an offer, straight hit between two fielders, and is going for a boundary, and it is 4 run. What a straight drive. Good shot by the Qatar captain.
Isha gets off the mark in style. Yes, it was a bad ball, but still had to be put away, picking the gap between mid-off and mid-on, and the ball teases away into the boundary. End of the over.
That was a good shot, Sunil, right between two straight fielder. It's not an easy shot when you're playing straight between those two fielders.
She picked up the gap effortlessly, and good thing was she was always looking to hit it straight.
They're already 12 runs on the board, just in 2 overs. But yes, they have lost the first wicket.
Bahrain will need to keep pressure from both the ends, which means bowling tight areas and also picking up wickets.
Good line, good ball.
Angeline and Aisha, who had such a good partnership with the ball, they both started the new ball for Qatar. Sure will want to continue the effort with the bat as well. Put on a partnership.
Look at her stance. What I can say is she's more like a hard hitter, or she's not trying to hit hard. She seems like a bottom hand player, what I am assuming from her stance. Holding the bat.
She seems to be doing the sensible thing. She knows that there's a wicket has fallen, so she's looking to consolidate and build a partnership. Because one partnership is all Qatar need. Oh, as we say that was a wild swing. Lucky it did not get back onto the stumps after taking the inside edge. 2 run. 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 2
Is that how she usually come up to the top order batting? Well, it's quite surprising, and it's good to see. Yes, she's all over here just to hit the ball hard as she can.
Another swing and miss, but this is good bowling by Pavitra. She's trying to keep it straight, not offering too much width. The lengths have been good.
Seems like Qatar has given a green light to Angeline to just try to finish the game as fast as they can to understand more of their about run rate you were talking about earlier, Sunil. Chance of the catch. It's a bit tough one, but didn't really get to under the ball. They missed. Just one run on the.
Lots of time in the air, but the mid-wicket fielder Taranga unable to move and get underneath at the right time. Pavitra is building some pressure on the batters. She's bowling good areas, and I think Qatar should look to consolidate a little more, get the total up to 30, 35, and then look to finish it faster rather than trying to go all guns blazing right away.
That's right. You're right. They shouldn't be rushing for anything, Sunil. Uh, with no reason unless they have a big total, they can still try and send someone to go and finish it early. Here we come with the third over ending, 13 runs on the board.
As we know, cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties, so it's not over until the last run is scored or the last wicket is taken. And I'm sure Qatar is not going to take anything lightly, and so will be Bahrain. They will be hoping and fighting till the very end, till the last run is scored.
Definitely, totally agree with you, Sunil. It's all about how you maintain, how you keep that momentum going. It's very important to keep that wicket in hand and just go simple. Keep it very simple, single, double, single. That you don't have to rush for that particular wide ball has been bowled.
Well, Sadmali continues. They need to keep picking wickets at regular intervals as Bahrain to make a match out of this. Mind you, low scoring games can always be funny.
Second wide of the over, consistent wide, back to back wides. It's not really gonna help Bahrain women to put the Qatar women in trouble. They have to make sure every ball has to be right straight to the stump.
Much better delivery. That last delivery was a good take by the keeper Sana. Mind you, the ball was skidding and it went so low.
Angeline is definitely against every ball. She is there to just finish.
I think the umpires are calling for a physio just to check on the concussion. These days, they are very particular about checking for concussions immediately. The Qatar team physio being called on to the field to check on Angeline. Try to play it across. Angeline seems to be throwing her bat around. She doesn't want to build a partnership. She wants to probably finish it as soon as she can.
That's what I was when I see her intent from the very first ball. I could see that she has a clear intent to go again every single ball, and that's what she's trying to do basically. But she haven't executed well as for now. But she's definitely not going to change her mind as for now, as you can see.
This partnership is really important from Qatar's perspective, and Aisha, the star batter, she has to be staying on the field, on the crease for as much as she can. The runs are definitely going to come by.
Captain has to take the lead from in front, where no matter what Angeline is trying to do, but the captain has to stay there and to take that responsibility to make sure that she give that first victory to her team, and definitely her team who want her to stay there to take that responsibility.
And from what we have seen in her captaincy, it seems like Aisha has a good head on her shoulders. Very impressive when she was rotating the bowlers earlier today. Mind you, Bahrain were at one stage 24 for 2 wickets, and they were skittled out for 61. And she did very, very good fielding changes, bowling changes, constantly put the pressure. We're back in action, and Angeline looking to tonk finds the gap, beats mid off for a boundary.
This time she has connected and connected well. Finally, she has eyes on the ball, executing well. She has given that first 4 runs for her team on 14 balls.
We've seen for the last couple of overs, she has been looking to hit the ball around and finally makes connect. That time a comfortable boundary beating mid off.
She's going again, Sunil. Yes, she is gone again. Right on top of the deep mid on. Conceding only 2 runs.
This time not getting enough on the ball. Probably a little bit of the bottom of the bat, but still manages 2 runs. But these are useful runs nevertheless. Kamran.
Every run is important for both teams. And I think Angeline doesn't want to waste more time. And she goes again cross. Every time the ball comes to her, she will go cross. She don't really try to execute the ball where exactly it is. More dot ball will give more stability to the Bahrain women.
She seems to be taking her chances with Angeline and seems to be paying off so far. Once again, gives it a heave. Mid-off fielder in pursuit again. Settle down for a single. It's a good over, mind you, for Qatar. They've had a boundary, they've had a 2, they've had some extras. The momentum is certainly shifting towards Qatar.
That's very clear of intent by the Qatar batter that they want to finish this game soon, fast. But it
Good
doesn't.
comeback delivery that by Sadmali. That's the end of the over. 4 overs gone, Qatar. 22 for the loss of 1 wicket.
I think Team Qatar has been given a full authority to Angeline to go and have fun, enjoy yourself, hammer every ball which come in your way. And where another hand, Aisha is just accompanying her to make sure that she is there for rotation.
Change in bowling for Bahrain. Ranga being introduced as one change. Coming on to bowl her off spinners. Starts off with a wide, and Angeline Kamran. She wants to tonk every single ball that's coming her way, making her intentions very clear here.
That's right, Angeline is just there actually, but now Aisha is also trying to hammer the ball. I think she is quite impressed. Oh, Angeline is still right, and now this time she stopped.
Seems like a game plan that Aisha will do the defensive part, and Angeline will be knocking it around.
Yes, definitely. That's where we can see that Angeline is taking full responsibility of hitting the ball hard. Totally missed by the batter, by the keeper running fast. Good chase by the fielder. Just 1 run's been given. Good chase.
Excellent fielding effort by Swarna, third man. Sorry, short fine leg, in fact. Thickish edge. She curtailed it to a mere single. Every run counts now for Bahrain. they can't be giving any easy run to Qatar at this stage of the contest.
Definitely, they have to cut off all those easy singles, wides, because Qatar is already on 24th. It's just 4 over done. Oh, what a delivery that was! What a delivery!
Excellent line and length that beating the outside edge of Aisha. We need to break this partnership, Kamran.
They have to. They have to. The more they get the wicket, the more they get in itself in the game. Otherwise, if they stay there, it's gonna be easy contest for. Oh, it's straight hitting down to the beat. Oh, it's gone for a boundary. Easy 4 runs, but good effort by the fielder. Nicely hit.
Excellent shot this by Aisha, finding the mid-on boundary. Good sensible batting this. A much needed boundary for Qatar.
What a good execution. It was right in her slot, and she decided to go after. And oh, she tried to go again the same way. But good comeback by the bowler.
How close was that to the stumps? Aisha surviving dangerously on that one. But a good over for Qatar. End of over number 5. Qatar 28 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Now, Aisha and Angeline both are trying to go hard on the ball, as we can see from the previous over.
See another change in bowling. Abira being introduced into the attack as 2 change for Bahrain.
Oh, what a start. Not a bad start at all. Loose deliveries, slow delivery, been giving a lot of time. But Angeline doesn't really. Angeline is.
Finish this early. She is swinging at everything as Angeline. But good start by Abira.
And she is gone. What a work behind the stump by the keeper.
The bowling change has worked for Bahrain. Abira inducing another cross batted shot from Angeline, and she ends up being stumped. Good collect this by the wicket keeper Sana. Qatar lose their 2nd wicket.
She didn't really try to read the ball well. The ball was also a bit kept low. What Abira is doing is just releasing the ball, not really putting anything behind the ball, and which is working so far. Good for Abira. The dangerous Angeline is gone.
Much needed breakthrough this for Bahrain. And in comes Shruti Ben Rana at number 4 for Qatar. Angeline's stay coming to an end. She seems a bit disappointed. She has contributed with the bat and ball today for her team.
Abira having a good over so far. 2 balls has been bowled. The first wicket has been taken. A dangerous Angeline is gone. Again, once again, the same type of delivery. The ball kept low.
Almost got that ball. This is good bowling. See, every time the bowlers are pitched up on the surface, they seem to have trouble the batters, Kamran.
That's what we were talking about, Sunil. That any ball you pitch it up in front of the batter, it will make the batter trouble. There you go again. She go hard on the ball. Hit. Going for the boundary. Good chase. Oh, is it stopped by the fielder?
Excellent effort in the outfield. But they managed 3 runs, 3 crucial runs this. Shruti Ben Rana picking up the length really well and getting under it, getting the slog sweep out.
Umpires are checking with the fielder whether it's 4 or not. Good save by the fielder. 1 run for the. It's a nice windy here in Royal Sangor Club. Chance of the catch and it's dropped. What's going on, Sunil?
In the air, straight to the fielder. On that occasion, Asha, the erring fielder for Bahrain, should have really been taken. Could this miss prove costly, Kamran?
That will really help Bahrain to get into a better position. Every wicket is gone down. It will put pressure on the Qatar and it will give more stability on Bahrain team. But they keep losing the.
Definitely a missed opportunity, and mind you, it would have been the second wicket in the same over. One can imagine what pressure it could be doing to the chasing side. Costly miss. We hope not. We'll wait and watch. End of the over. 6 overs gone. Qatar are 32 for the loss of 2 wickets.
That was an easy catch and it shouldn't be taken. It should be taken. That will put Bahrain in a better situation. As we always talk about, new batter comes and it's not so easy for a batter to settle down and to go on for the first ball.
Taranga into the second over, searching for a breakthrough. What a hit that is by Aisha. Clean as a whistle, straight as an arrow. Dissects long off and long on, mid off and long on, rather, for a well hit boundary.
That was well connected.
The moment, yes, Kamran, the moment it left the bat, it had 4 written all over it.
Yes, you're right. As she connected, I knew it that it's gonna go for it. It's gonna go for a boundary, and it was very clean hit. She have clear intent. I guess she will go again after this ball. What I can see, yeah, she's gone again. This time it's just conceding only 1 run. Good fielding by the deep mid-on fielder.
Good fielding effort, and what has been good about Aisha's batting is she's looking to hit straight. It's kind of risk-free.
Yes, that's what they say, that always if you want to hit, you try to hit in the gap. That's where you will have less chances to get out and also more chance to get the boundaries. Qatar is already 37. Just few more runs away from the victory.
The batter wasn't ready on that occasion. She pulled herself out. That's the right way to do it.
Nicely timed.
Full toss, nicely in the gap for a comfortable single. And I think that is what Shruti Ben Rana should be doing. Knock it around in the gaps and bring Aisha on strike, who seems to be in very, very good touch.
Yes, she has well settled. As far from now, she is. Oh, she's gone again. What a shot that is. Amazing batting.
Fix the vacant square leg boundary this time, Aisha. Another useful boundary. This is top quality batting.
What a execution. She knows exactly where to hit. She knows where all the fielder are. She's hitting the boundary without taking any risk. Good batting display by the Qatar captain Aisha. Seems like she found herself against the spinner very comfortable and seems like she liked the spinners.
She is the star player. She's been contributing with both the bat and ball, and also with the captaincy, which was very impressive today earlier on the field, Kamran.
Yes, very impressive captaincy on their first inning. She's bringing up their bowler right on time, and the bowler will be executing. And here she is again with the bat, doing the job for her team.
This is where Shruti Ben Rana has to exercise some caution when your partner is hitting it so well. You don't need to take any chance. just knock it around, gave her the strike. She's hitting boundaries comfortably. End of over number 7. Qatar a 43 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Yes, you're right, Sunil. When you have a well set a batsman knocking out the ball here and there, you should be able to give her more chances and taking less risk. Abira has come back again for her second over.
Unlucky not to get her second wicket earlier in the first over. There was a simple chance that went begging. Bahrain needs to have a couple of wickets more here to apply any kind of pressure. But for the moment, Qatar is cruising along nicely, and Aisha, the captain, doing the job for the team.
Now they have identified that Aisha like to hit straight, so they have kept the mid-off fielder a bit straighter, particularly for the Aisha. So let's see. This time,
Played on a miss, but a wide declared by the umpire. Aisha looking to pick the cover gap. There's no fielder on the boundary on the offside square of the wicket.
yes, this time she has put a little bit pace on the ball, which I'm a bit of. Again, she goes straight, and there's a lot of gap between the two fielders. 4 runs.
Brilliant batting this by Aisha, picking up the gap, knows where the fielders exactly are. Beating the deep mid wicket and long on fielder for a comfortable boundary. And what a batting this is by Aisha.
I think here the bowler has to be a little bit concerned on their pace because Abira is trying to give a lot of time to Aisha to execute her shot wherever she wants to. So she needs to come up with a little bit pace on the ball. Here you go again, same region, but this time straight to mid-on fielder. Bit of fumble, but just 1 runs. Good fielding deep down.
And the hallmark of Aisha's batting is her timing. She gets the middle of the bat more often than not, and she seems to be picking up the gaps. And more importantly, initially, she was looking to hit straight. Very, very impressive.
That's a very impressive. Yes, all the time she's trying to chance off the. I guess it would take edge.
Seems like a missed chance from the reaction of the bowlers and the fielders. Thickish outside edge.
Aisha is again on strike. She is on 24 on just 14 balls, and they are just few runs away from the victory. Oh, this time she gone big straight to the hand. Again, drop catch. Ahmed on, long off fielder. Easy catch been dropped.
The fielder was placed in the right position, straight into the hand. Swarnalata there, dropping an important catch of Aisha. Looking so good today, Kamran.
Yes, she looks very much in form. She looked like she was waiting for this time for a long time.
And one must feel for Abira, the bowler. She has had 3 drop chances in the bowling. One at short point, one earlier by the keeper, and one now in the outfield. 3 chances gone begging.
Bahrain has to do a lot of work with their fielding, as their fielding is not really up to the mark, Sunil.
Yep. They have been dropping important chances. That's the end of over number 8. Qatar are cruising along, 51 for the loss of just 2 wickets.
It's always disappointed for a bowler when these kind of catches dropped. Break the bowler hard, but again, you need to go again stronger. The next ball for the next ball, Aisha is on strike again.
We see a change in bowling. The Bahraini captain bringing herself on, Prashangika, with her leg spinners.
I believe she should have bring herself a bit earlier. That could make a little bit much difference. Always a leg spinner bowler put a bit better impact compared to the off spinner.
She was just waiting for the ball to get a tad older. Well made 2 runs there. The Qatari batters are putting pressure.
Again, one more time, misfielding. Just easy 2 runs being given. Chance.
Qatar cruising along comfortably, needing just 11 runs. Good clinical performance.
Aisha is on strike again. Again, captain to captain. Oh, straight to the hand. And she's gone. What a catch that was. Right. He's been struck hard. But it's been taken a very comfortable catch.
What a catch. Never easy to take a return catch of your own bowling, and especially when it's hit as hard as Aisha does usually. We talked about her timing the ball so well. She's done a job for the team, dismissed for 27 of just 16 deliveries. But I'm sure she would have wanted to or like to finish it off for her team. Not the case, but a very, very good innings by Aisha.
Yes, Sunil, I'm outstanding. I'm impressed by her batting. She has done her job for the team, and she's extremely disappointed, as we can see, coming back to the dugout. Our team is appreciating, with giving a round of applause. The new batter in to the crease.
Sabija at the crease. She was the standout bowler earlier today for Qatar, picking up 4 crucial wickets. Brilliant spell.
Oh, what a ball! What a ball by the captain himself. That's what I was talking about, Sunil, that she just should have bring herself a bit earlier. That could make a little bit better impact. Always a leg spinner is always impactable and difficult for the right-handed to play on, especially when you have a good control such as she does. Chance of the catch. Is she gonna cut off now? Nicely struck. Deep square leg. 4 runs.
Good clean hit this by Sabija, picking up the vacant square leg region. Asha, the fielder, running and putting in her efforts, but unable to reach the delivery. Useful 4 runs this for Qatar, and with that, Sabija is off the mark.
Sabija is not really just good at the bowling, but also, as you see, she has struck very well this ball for the boundary. She's all-round talent. Now the fielder has been set exactly the same area as she's hit the boundary. Sabija goes straight to the hand. Chance of the catch again. Missed off opportunity. They have been dropping a lot of catches, Sunil.
At this time, Sabija looking to go over mid-off, which was in the 30 yards, not finding enough on the bat. Should have been taken again, Kamran.
That's right. They've given a lot of chances, actually. Oh, what a ball. What a ball that was. A good finishing. We're taking a good wicket. A danger, Aisha.
Successful over for Bahrain. They picked up the all-important wicket of Aisha, the Qatari captain, who's looking so good, but coming in a little too late in the day for them. Qatar now needing just 4 runs to win.
They're scoring very fast, quickly. Sunil, as you can see, 58 run is just 9 over, and they're just 4 runs away from the victory.
We see a change in bowling for Bahrain. Purvaja being brought into the attack, the off spinner. This has been a clinical performance by Qatar with the ball earlier. captain was very impressive, rotating the bowlers and all the bowlers delivering for their team, picking up wickets crucially, never letting the Bahrain team off the hooks from both the ends. Very impressive, and now uh, made a very easy chase of the target. We're not even into the 10th, we're not even around the halfway mark, and they require just 4 runs to win. Superb performance, Kamran.
Outstanding, outstanding batting, bowling, thick inside edge. It will just give them a 1 run. Outstanding batting and bowling performance by Qatari women. They have been exceptionally good in bowling, and yet again come into the batting. They have been showing some good intent. It's all about this game. Is all about Qatari team. Sunil.
Absolutely, and all the batters have shown intent right from the word go. They've been looking to go after the bowling. Big edge under easy chance. Missed again by the wicketkeeper this time.
What's
Full
going
toss
on?
looking to go across. Was
These-
Shruti then and a sitter of a catch being put down.
This has been very disappointing to see from the Doha women. It's been dropping so easy catches. Risky run, but it's easy for them. Fielder has never put that much effort to cut them off. Each close fielder has to be right on the mark, not allowing the batter to take that single runs. Outstanding cricket so far. We have seen from here in Royal Selangor Club, Malaysia.
And they finish it off in style. Oh, sorry, it's just 1 run. There's one more run required. The umpires are calling it off. Yes, it is. The target is achieved. What a win this by Qatar. Clinical performance, convincing win over Bahrain, beating them by a very comfortable 7 wickets.
Outstanding performance by the Qatari women. They have chased the total just in 9.54. It's outstanding display by the Qatari. They have bowled well, they have fielded well, they have batted well. It's all about Qatari team. Bahrain has been poor in the batting, as well as come to the bowling as well. They have been missing a lot of easy catches. They must be disappointed, Sunil.
One too many put down, but there was never enough runs on the board. Kamran, let's be honest. 61, definitely not enough, and they were cruising along at 24 for 2. But full marks to Qatar. The captain, particularly Aisha, the way she handled the bowling. She also scored a squash buckling 27 for 16 and handshakes all around. These girls play the game in the true spirit, and they play it hard, but they play it fair. A clinical performance by Qatar. They win this game by 7 wickets. We take a short break and we'll see you soon at the presentation ceremony. Good evening and welcome from RSC Oval, Kuala Lumpur for the post-match presentation ceremony of the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024 match between Qatar and Bahrain. Convincing win for Qatar, good clinical, all-rounded performance. Qatar win the game convincingly by 7 wickets. May I call upon the Bahrain captain Rasangika to have a quick word. Tough luck today. You got off to a start from 24 for 2, skittled down.
I'm very disappointed in my batting lineup, especially my wicket, because I'm getting early. That is the main what happened.
Well, hard luck for today. I'm sure you have the whole series and good luck for the rest of the series.
Luck for the Qatar team also, they are doing good today. Thank you.
Thank you, Rasangika. May I now call upon the winning captain, Aisha, to come in and have a few words. Aisha, what a clinical performance today.
As we said during the time that we had to restrict them by 50. Our main target was Rasangika and Deepika. Finally, we managed to get them out thanks to our bowler Sudha, who has taken a crucial wicket, and thanks to my team who supported and had this convincing win.
Well, great start to the tournament and good luck for the rest of the series. Now may I call upon the match referee, Ms. Vanessa De Silva, to present the player of the match. Qatar captain Aisha has been adjudicated as the player of the match for a swashbuckling 27. Brilliant captaincy as well. She made fabulous bowling changes. We'll have a quick word, Aisha. Aisha, a quick word on your performance too. Please come forward. Well, two things stand out for me today. You said at the toss that you're looking to skittle them out at 50-60. Number one, you achieved that. And what was more impressive was the way you handled your resources. Your captaincy was top-notch today.
That's possible just because of my team. They did what I asked them to do, and that's how we won.
Wonderful day. Great show. Keep it up. That concludes the ceremony, the presentation ceremony here at the RSL Oval. We look forward to more exciting cricket coming up tomorrow. Thank you all.